Hello. Hello. Welcome to Jan's Crafty Chills and Thrills. Well, I've got something today. This is paper, and it was one of the gifts my son gave me for my birthday. So, I didn't want to open it until I shared it with you. So, because I'm not the only one here in our little community that likes paper. I am really excited about this, even though, as you can see, it's 17 centimeters by 20 meters. So it's got to be a very thin paper, doesn't it? Believe it or not, my husband had already removed a lot of the tape because I wasn't getting nowhere with it. And our temperatures are warming up, so we're not going to be nowhere near freezing for the next, I don't know, 10 days or at least 7. I don't remember how much, but it didn't show any freezing weather. It'd be a little chilly, but a sweatshirt. I've been who you are. My husband wore a full-blooded coat, and I wore a sweatshirt today when we went out. It was high was 51, 53, I think. Which for some of you is, you haven't been at 53 for quite some time. So. Oh, come on. Wow. I have no idea where I got this from. I think it was actually something my husband had. For what, I don't know. I think he said it came in something for something. It came with something he bought to do something with, and once he did whatever it was meant to do, he had no other use for it. Oh, look at that. It's red, and it's got that wonderful, I just love this paper that it comes wrapped in. I mean, I love it. So I didn't want to, I'm like, don't mess up my paper now. What paper? The paper, this paper is so, it's not thick, but it's so strong. It's woven, you can tell. I mean, maybe you think I'm silly, but this is woven together. All these little strips, and it looks like plastic, but they're woven together, which strengthens, makes them very strong. And then it's got this other paper that's pressed with it, which it makes it really strong. I love it. Yes, I just love papers. I love the textures, and I want every different paper I see, I want it. I just want it. I'm not fussy about what kind it is, but if it's calligraphy, this is calligraphy paper. Of course, you can use calligraphy paper for whatever you want, which is what I will be doing with whatever I want. Let's just, I believe it's Chinese. I'm pretty sure it's Chinese. I know I tend to, I've never been loud. But I'm gonna, you know what I call loud. I've always been a light. It's probably because there were so many of my family. You'd think I'd have been loud. It's coming out like that. Test it out. Yep. Because I can't figure out how to, oh, wait a minute. Here you go. Ah. I kind of thought it had this, you know, the sticky like that, like all the bags. Wow, wow. This has a different type of texture to it. Wow. What side do I write on? Is it this side? Oh, it is packed. Look at it. It does have quite a bit in there. But look at this paper. Oh, but this side. Oh my God. Oh, it's fabulous. It is absolutely amazing. The feel of it. Wow. You know what I want to do? Yeah. I still don't know if I like that. I like that though. I'm gonna put something on there. Keep it still. Yeah. I don't know what I thought about this, but I wanted to that's the first thing when I felt it. I wanted to put it in this book. I'm not going to do it exactly. Here. I have no idea if I got that. I love it. I love this so much. I cannot. I'm going to write on it too. Give me a bit. Let me see if I got this right or am I off a bit. I'm off a bit. I knew I was going to get it off. I don't know why I didn't do it like this. There. Now. think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that. In case you're wondering why some of the same thing, I haven't cleaned my desk off since my last video. Well, you can kind of see some of the writing through this. It's, wow, it's very, I can't see my hand through it. I can if I hold it up to the light, but I can't otherwise at all. But, don't you fall. I'm going to let that completely dry, and then I'm just going to trim it up. I'm going to put that in a pocket. Isn't this cute? It's got 2 pieces of little notepad paper to go in this envelope. And I'm gonna put I gotta trim it. It seems to be dry enough. Woo, don't get more than one, Jan. I hope you can't hear the TV. If you do, I'm sorry. My husband's watching TV. I'm not too worried about it because, as far as the cutting, because it's a junk journal and it's not going to be, you know, it's going to have bits and pieces on it. This hardly doesn't add any thickness to this at all. You know, I've got to get my desk cleaned up. As soon as I clean it up, I'll pile it back up again. I got to have this, and I got to have this, and I got to have that for that video, and this video. track. Is that? So, you know, I normally can talk someone's head off unless I'm on a video that I can't think of anything to talk about, but I do have a story to tell you. I want to push this out a little bit more. I babysitted for this woman who in Indianapolis, Indiana, and she had cancer, and she had a little boy, and her husband traveled. Her husband owned they built all kinds of things, including bridges, so that it was a contract company. He wasn't hurting for money. He was a nice guy. But he was not home much. And he worried about his little boy when he was on his road because his wife was obviously under really heavy medication. And she slept most of the time. I stayed there during the day to make sure the little boy was fed. I'd feed him and do his homework with him. He had a little bit of a learning disability. And he was a little bit spoiled, a little bit of a handful. But I didn't mind so much. He wasn't bad. And I would take care of him and make sure he had clean clothes. And I'd do wash clothes and clean up the kitchen and take care of the little boy. Be there when he got off the school bus. Well, Marty was her name. She really did. Uh-oh. I don't want to get glue on this. She wanted I think she had hoped that all of this things that she was going through, that they would say where everybody does, and some beat it. But her husband was pretty sure that she wasn't going to make it. So he wanted to move in with them. And, I mean, he was a nice guy and everything. And I knew, you know, he talked to me about it. His son, who was married, was there with him. And he said, I'll buy you a car. You want to go to college? I'll send you to college. He said, I just want my son to be taken care of. And somebody be here at night. And I turned him down because I was scared. Looking back, I don't think I had a thing to be scared of. But anyway, what I wanted to tell you about was their dog, Jasper, who was a Saint Bernard, as you can imagine. Jasper was a big boy. And Jasper was as friendly, because Saint Bernards are usually friendly dogs. That you can't say that always, but in this case, he was very, very friendly. So anyway, I was hanging clothes up on the line, and Jasper comes from around the house and coming and galloping toward me. And I knew what he was going to do. And I'm like, no, Jasper, no. And he reared up, put his paws on my shoulder, and I went flop right on the ground with him on top of me. And he stuck out his tongue, which was as big as my face, and licked me across my face. And I was like, Jasper, get off me. Anyway, he was a sweetheart. But I've got a little bit of a phobia, and I had it back then. I'm not too crazy about... I like dogs, and I've had dogs, and I've loved my dogs, but I wouldn't let them lick me in the face and on my lips. They could do it on my cheek, but not on my lips. And it just really grossed me out. I was 16 at the time. I did love that dog. But I don't think I could afford... I couldn't afford a dog like that. Now, I'm going to get this. And I honestly don't know which side you're supposed to use. I gotta find me. Let me see. I really like this. It's Speedball calligraphy ink, and I really like it. I like it better than the black Sumu ink. I don't think I have much in here. Let me see. What do I want to write? I don't know. No, I didn't. Dagnabbit. Okay. I'm not having luck here. No. I bought 2 of these. They're ink pots, and I think I'm going to try to use it because I got more room. And this is from the Victorian era. Can you see? Wait a minute. I didn't turn my other light on. That's so much better. See, it's from the Victorian era. It's rusted here. I never had took them out of its. The lid is really, I think actually this is, yeah, it's cast iron. That's why it's so heavy. So when you put it down, it'll stay on. But still, without having a screw-on lid, I'm a little leery of it, especially on my desk. But we're gonna get, whoa, it doesn't all fit. It's very um it's very deceiving. This ink, it's not holding. Huh. It just isn't holding. It's not picking the ink up. See, it isn't picking the hole in my ink. Oh, it's really frustrating. Oh, well, I picked it up then, didn't I? Oh, it's not an expensive pen. It's just a Speedball. Now, I've done this side. I am thinking you right on this side. This side is so lovely. Oh my Lord, it's so soft on the face. I can't. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna turn it around this way and see it bled through. Huh. There, it held to that time. Let it go. Made it just long enough. Just long enough. Add some soap and water and clean it, but so I still don't know. Seems you can write either way on it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And when I want to show you one more thing. A couple, really. My son got me. Isn't that a cute little box? Oops, upside down. These are, I just took that off. What did I do? What did I do with it? Anyway, these are watercolor book, these are watercolor postcards. And both sides, I could do things on both sides. Isn't that gorgeous? There's 20, I don't know how many in here. Wow, a lot. There's a lot of them in here. It looks to be about 100. I thought like 24 was more than that. Anyway, he got me that. And he got me these lovely metallic. There's so many people that say they can't open this, but I didn't have any trouble whatsoever. Opening it. This is metallic watercolors. Aren't they just sweet? Oh, love them. And it came with a little pack of watercolor paper as well. Isn't that sweet? And there's 15 sheets and they're acid free. Love them. I just love them. And the last thing he got me, well, he got me some other things, was a set of watercolor brushes. Look at this thing. Wow. I mean, it's just so nice. You got to wet it to unleash it there. You've got it so it'll stay like that and not get damaged. But they didn't do that to this, but maybe they couldn't. It looks like a different hair here. All of these are done like that. And they look at the point. Well, I hope I can look at the end of that. Isn't that adorable? Wow. It's a gorgeous set. And it comes in this beautiful bamboo. Isn't that gorgeous? That's just gorgeous. I got this cat set too. Stickers. You will be seeing these. Oh, can't wait to fill in some color on them. Aren't they just so cute? I showed y'all that. I might as well show you the last. I got this, and I got these stencils. They're different things. They've got flowers and bushes, and one of them is concrete, or not concrete, bricks, and stacked bricks. And I mean, I just like them. So that's it for today. And again, I get so wrapped up in what I do and I forget about saying a secret word. But the secret word is stamps. STAMPS, or however way you want to spell it. It's stamps. These are okay, but I love these. I love these. Got a little, show you how to do them. I wished I had that one, that feather. But, oh, I love them. I love them so much. So until the next time, keep watching, and bye for now.